Last time we met, we talked about the importance of letting go. We talked about the importance of letting that kite string be handed over to a subordinate, the importance of delegating. Today, the tip I have for you is don't delegate the bad jobs. Oftentimes, draining work seems to be something that managers love to hand off, and it's all right when you're dealing with a team that doesn't directly report to you on a regular basis. It's okay if you're handing off or delegating to a remote team that does not directly report to you, but you might pay one way or another. But if you're talking about teams that work with you regularly one-on-one, you got to be careful how you delegate, what you delegate. Don't delegate all the dirty jobs. Some jobs are just downright dirty. And if you are a manager of people you're trying to mentor, train, and coach, and all you do is hand off draining, dirty work, it could be a problem for you later on. It could come back to bite you. It could lead to demotivation. Remember Herzberg's hygiene factors? The hygiene factors, we know what they are. But the motivators, did it occur to you that handing off draining work is a demotivator, especially if it's a dirty job? But you know what will motivate them? If you hand off a dirty job, get ready to roll up your sleeves for some part of the way, jump in and get dirty with them. Be aware of Maslow's hierarchy. Remember, what actually motivates people is the work itself and not necessarily the paycheck. You might feel, I'm giving them a paycheck, let them just get it done. But that does not motivate. Salary is a hygiene factor. It is not a motivator. So when you're handing off draining work, think about that. Secondly, when you've got to discipline one of your team members, don't delegate that to someone else. Step up to the plate, take responsibility for it, and don't play good cop, bad cop. Be the bad cop, and later on, let the consequences pan out. If you discipline this team member in the spirit of goodwill, it'll end up being good. But if you're handing off the disciplining part because you feel it's draining, or you feel someone else can do it without you getting involved, you're wrong. Don't delegate the disciplining. Last but not least, don't reserve the easy assignments for yourself. If you're part of a close-knit team, you're part of a close contact team, doing these things could erode the synergies that you might have already built up. So in closing, don't hand off the dirty jobs without getting involved yourself on a consistent and regular basis. Don't delegate the disciplining, and don't reserve the easy assignments for yourself. Don't reserve the assignments that could catapult one into the limelight for yourself only. Someone once complained to me, Phil, my boss never gives me credit for the value I bring to the table. He wants to take all the accolades for himself. We don't want to be like that. So managers, I encourage you, encourage your people by jumping in, rolling up your sleeves, getting your hands dirty, getting your feet as wet as theirs. And when the time comes for payback, guess what? They'll be following you because they like you and not because they want to. They'll be following you to give you their 101%. They won't be holding back. When people are demotivated, they hold back. And this is very bad for jobs where creativity and inspiration are at the heart of production. I look forward to seeing you in my next episode. Bye for now.